Welcome back, everybody. This is episode 23 of the Road to the Top series. I am Stay Toasty, and it's a good thing it's episode 23 because we're gonna need a Michael Jordan-esque performance today, because we have lost 3 straight, and we are in a relegation battle in this last game of the season. So let's look at the standings right now. We are in 16th place, just 2 points ahead of Nacional. And I mean, it's really frustrating to be in this position right now. Even these 3 teams, even if we were just a couple points ahead, even if we're just kind of struggling to get into this playoff area, I'd be okay. But to be only 3 points ahead of automatic relegation, it's really disappointing. And not even that, just the games we lost. Okay, Gondomar. There's 2 games here to talk about. First of all, just don't look at the screen. When people call Ronaldo Penaldo, it's the dumbest thing in the world because penalties are hard, okay? And it's proven by these last 2 games because we missed the penalty here to go up 1-0 to really put this game. If we would have won this game, it would have been over. We would have been safe. Missed the penalty. Come back, they ended up winning the game. Come back against Benfica B, they dominated the game. They're a better team than us. They have great players in there. Up and down they have players that should not be in this division. Luis Frinha, Jean Murillo, Saponjic. They have players that should not be. Branimir Kalek. These guys are players that should not be in this division because they're too good, but they're for Benfica, so they end up here. And then Leixões again. This one hurt so bad. In the 92nd minute, Marco Aurelio missed a penalty. We needed this goal. I wanted this goal so bad. I wanted this point so bad, and we didn't get it. And it's really frustrating. So we have everything to play for today. This is I've talked last season. We had some games to see if we were gonna get promoted and stuff like that, and no, they were big games. This is the biggest game. We need points. I don't care what we get it. I'm gonna try so hard to get out of this situation right now. But we need points. So let's just get into the game. Let's get into our starting lineup right now. All right, guys. So this is the lineup. This is the team that I think is the best. This is the best team I could put together. The one that I depend on the most. The players that I think do the best, and it's gonna be Bonengo, Vaz Cruz, Ekich, Gonçalves, Kaká, and for Amian, I just don't think Kaká's just that little more defensive that I like. Jogo and Teixeira. Firmino on the right has played well. Rizzo has played well since he got back into the team. Palika on the left, and Lysenko, the kid, up top. He has that little extra touch that I really want. Players on the bench. Aurelio missed 2 penalties. He's gone. I am so pissed off at him right now. He's not going to be making the team next year. I can just feel it. Maybe my hatred will wear off by the time the next season starts. But besides that, this is a very important game. This is the game. We are favorited. I don't know how. Our team morale is terrible because I foolishly told them that this was an important game, and they were like, "Why'd you tell us that?" wanted to remind us of it. So that was my bad. But yeah, we have luckily the teams that are ahead of us are playing um, some okay opposition. So hopefully, if we hold our ground, we can do fine. Here we have a highlight for us. Rizzo, Talika, he gets it deflected. Talika, great goal. Oh, on the edge of the box, just scorcher, just a great goal. It finds the back post. Let's look at the goal. In here, Rizzo. I thought this was the chance right here when he got blocked, but he takes it with his left foot and just goalkeeper was beaten. Just a great goal. It might be a little bit early for us, but I'm perfectly fine with that. We just need to continue playing. Just that goal by itself, just to give them that, because I think all we need is a tie. So just to have that buffer of a goal is excellent. So I'm not going to change anything. I went on counter as I always do. That's just my thing. I'm not going to change anything else until maybe later on. I may go to our 4-1-4-1 and bring on a more defensive player. But right now, this is just this is all I'm doing. I'm going to go passionate. Don't get complacent out there. I'm glad they gained focus. I'm glad none of them were, I just discouraged any at all. All of them look like they're, well, not all of them, but most of them look like we understand right now, and that's great. That's great to see that they understand the moment that they're in. For the history of this club, we need to stay up this season. Another highlight here. Hit it up. Teixeira comes down with it. Teixeira to Jugu. Rizzo. Firmino. Lysenko! Our young kid. I'm ecstatic right now that we're up 2-0, but it is extremely frustrating that one of the best games we're playing is at the end of the season. So great bowling for me and Lysenko. He has to be our starting striker next year. He has to be. He's just playing so well right now. Well, not so well, but compared to anybody else we have. Teixeira loses out here in the midfield. Really bad place to lose it. JP, their striker, seems to have it. Have a bunch of players kind of coming in on him, and his shot goes over the crossbar. But yeah, it's frustrating that our it's good for a point that when the chips are down, we have the quality in this team to play like this, but just to have it so late just give me a heart attack, man. I like my sugar. I can't do this. Another highlight here. One of our players has to come get that. Rizzo does. I thought he was gonna let it, just let it roll for a while. Teixeira here. He can find Talika. Talika finds Lysenko. Lysenko scores another brace. Another brace. This guy's gonna be good. This guy's gonna be good next year. Cool, calm. Just takes a touch. Left foot off the bar. Unstoppable. And we are cruising to the finish line now. Seems like nothing can stop us. We need to bring on some substitutes. Now I don't hate Marco Aurelio as much as I did a couple minutes ago. Let's bring on João Coimbra. Unfortunately, he didn't get as much playing time at the end of the season. Jogo and Teixeira were playing too well in the midfield, but Coimbra has always been a great professional for us. So he's going to get the time in. Monteiro, Firmino having a great game today. He's been a nice addition this season after losing Azevedo. I was a little bit worried with losing Azevedo. I was hoping I brought in a lot of right midfielders. Aurelio was one of them. I mean, he was going to play on the left, but he always, had the ability to play on the right, and that's why I liked him. Monteiro, Firmino, those are all guys that I saw. I was hoping I was going to find a replacement, and Firmino has done well there. I like to keep a clean sheet, and off the bar, JP, their striker, just found himself in anchors of space. The highlight seems to not be over yet. Bonet up to Tlika. Tlika cannot bring it down. Nogueira seems to have the ball. And Freitas. Sanchez. Aparicio. Teixeira picks the ball up. Teixeira has really earned his playing time at the end of the season. He didn't get playing time at the beginning of the season pretty much at all. And he's definitely shown, hey, like, I deserve this. Bash Cruz here on this right-hand side. The ball goes in, does not find anybody's head. Rodriguez has on the counter here. Sanchez, Aparicio. Highlight seems to still not be over. Aparicio loses out to Teixeira. Teixeira just playing really well in there. It's amazing how much strides he's made in that ball-winning midfield role, because that's not at all what he was familiar with when he first joined us. Foul there. Looks like coming up on the end of the game. I think this will be last kick of the game. Whatever Rizzo does, that'll be a corner. I mean, now we're just... Oh, he's not going to give it. He's not going to give it. We have survived. We have survived. We needed those 3 points. If you look down the line, pretty much every other team behind us won their games as well. Let's look at that. Olnense won. Penafiel, Nacional did not win. Penafiel did not win, but I mean, Fremont, that team got their 3 points, so it could have been. We needed those 3 points, and we ended up finishing 13th, kind of mid-table, which is deceiving for the type of season that we had. So let's see what we have coming up for next season, which will be in the next episode. All right, guys. So this is the looks like the final league table. Porto Belenenses won the title. Varzim is going up as well. Gondomar finished just outside the top 3 by a point. Unfortunate for them, considering they had looks like they had the second best goal differential. We had the third worst goal differential, and we finished somewhere along the table. Just shows how, I mean, when we lost by a lot. I mean, and we won this last game 3-0. So just to think about that, disappointing. Famila Song goal differential plus 14 finished about mid-table as well. Looks like they lost a lot of games. Didn't tie as much as if they would have tied a couple more games. Maybe they would have it would have helped them out a lot. But so yeah, just man, it was a tough season, really tough season. But we made it. I mean, we made it. We're gonna be in this division next season. We still not sure who's gonna be in here. Let's look at the Primeira Liga. Looks like Stivo and Santa Clara, both teams that got promoted last season, are coming straight back down. Unfortunate for them. And it'll be Porto Belenenses and Varzim who will be flying the flags for the promotion teams next season. We're not sure about the Campeonato who will be coming up. They still have the playoffs to go with Fremont and Nacional. Whoever wins those playoffs will end up in the second division. So we have no idea who's going to be playing, who's going to be up and down there. So that looks like it's going to be the end of the season. I mean, successful season. We have a lot of transfer budget now. We have a lot of these young kids. Maybe these young kids can, improve a little bit in the upcoming month or so. Maybe slide into that first team. But if we can just continue to play like we can. Continue to bring in good signings. I mean, there are some signings. You know, we definitely lost some players because last season, throughout this season. But if we can continue, you know, fill in the holes that we need, you know, help out with the defense a little bit. Ikic and Gonçalves played a little bit better near the end of the season. You know, I like Lysenko, but maybe need a more consistent striker. These are all things that are hopefully going to be solved before you guys come back for next episode. So yeah, guys, thank you so much for this season. It was great. I mean, we had all the new stuff coming out with, you know, my the new intro, new outro. So thank you guys for supporting. Thank you guys for keep watching. Make sure you guys like and subscribe. See you next season. Stay toasty, my friends.